I know that some of you at least are familiar with NTI, the Holy Spirit's interpretation of the New Testament. And I know that some of you are aware of NTI Romans chapter 2, where Holy Spirit teaches us that the tiny mad idea, or the idea that was the beginning of the ego, the world, was a question, a curiosity. And the question was, what would it be like if everything was different than it is? That was the basic idea. What would it be like if everything was different than it is? Now this created the potential for a lot of different kinds of experiences. And what Holy Spirit is saying is that the script of the world is literally designed in order to provide those experiences that we wanted to experience when we asked that question. What would it be like if everything was different? So, what happens within the script of the world is that scenarios play out so that we can feel and experience anger. Scenarios play out so that we can feel and experience jealousy or envy. So that we can experience unworthiness and guilt, sadness, depression, right? So we can have a myriad of experiences that are different than truth. And when we are totally caught up in the script, believing that everything is real, we feel those experiences. And many of those experiences are other than happiness, peace, love. Because again, we asked for an experience that was different than what is true, what is real. So let's look at this first paragraph again. Remember, at this time in my life, there was a lot going on, and it looks like there were a lot of different people wanting different things from me. I was probably feeling pulled in many, many directions and not certain how to meet everyone's expectations. That's what I imagine was probably the feeling in my life. I know I've been there a few times, so this was probably one of those times. So let's listen again to what Holy Spirit says. It is time to step back into the observer role. From within the script, it seems like there are many who want different things from you. But this is the perspective from within the script, as if the script is real. If you step back and look at the script with me, you will see that all of the players are being moved around so that the mind can try out different scenarios and different reactions. It is a game. It is a meaningless game. The mind is still toying with the idea of separateness. As you get caught up in the script as it is playing out now, you also toy with this same idea, and the script continues to play. All right, the second paragraph. Although the characters are different and the circumstances seem to change, it is helpful to look at the script as a merry-go-round, which goes around and around and around for as long as this game is played. It is a script of separateness, rejection, betrayal, attack, fear, lack, and one-upmanship or competition. It is a script of guilt, unworthiness, sorrow, seeking, and dying, with some laughter and some joy. The script plays again and again in different ways, trying different options for the same base themes. So if we get beyond the specific stories and we start looking at the ideas behind the story, such as the idea of betrayal, what we will see is that the script is like a merry-go-round, meaning that that particular horse on the merry-go-round, the betrayal horse, comes around again and again and again. We may experience our first betrayal when we are in 5th grade. We may then experience our second betrayal when we are a senior in high school. We may then experience our next betrayal when we are around 25. It keeps coming back around. And the stories are completely different. We may be in completely different locations. All the players are different. But what is consistent, what keeps coming back to us in the script is the betrayal, right? And rejection, and attack, fear, lack, competition, guilt, unworthiness, sorrow, seeking, and dying, along with some laughter and some joy. So Holy Spirit is asking us to look at the script as a merry-go-round and to recognize that all of the events, all of the characters are put together in order to create these experiences, rejection, betrayal, attack, etc., because we wanted to experience something different than truth. It reminds me of that definition of love that Holy Spirit gave me in November 2006. Love is giving through Spirit, to Spirit, that which Spirit requests.